Silver Dollar City. We have Mom. Hey, Dad.
Hey, what's up?
And Hi. And so, girls, where are we going to go first for the first roller coaster of the season?
I think we should probably maybe go to the Time Traveler or something.
Yeah, let's go to Time Traveler. All right, here we go. Here it is. All right, back row ride on Time Traveler. Girls, how was it in the back?
That was so fun. On the drop, I couldn't breathe. It was fun though.
Yeah, that was an awesome ride to kick off the season. But yeah, it is Time Traveler. I did get a little stapled, but it's okay because that had way more airtime than I remember. That was just awesome. I personally like it better in the back than in the front. If there's time later, I'll come back and I'll do the front, but the back is definitely much better. And we waited like 40 minutes for that, I'd say.
And YouTube channel. Nice. Coaster King USA. Nice.
And anyways, and at least that's one of the rides that's worth waiting for compared to like some of the other ones. Like a Fire in the Hole. If that has like a couple hour wait, I'm probably gonna skip it maybe. Cause I mean that ride's fun, but like it's not, oh my god, the best ride ever. But this one's really good. So this one is worth the wait, in my opinion. Gonna be our last ride on Thunderation. We might come back later, but they have an eviction notice here. I think that's kind of cool. But yeah, Thunderation, the final season. Here we go, last ride. I'm gonna try and get the front for this one because I've always been like in the middle. I'm gonna try and get the middle now. And even though I've heard it's rough, I'm gonna try and get in the back later. So while we're waiting, so since this is gonna be the last chance, here we go, queue walkthrough for Thunderation.
Nice GoPro.
Thank you. It's kind of like a mining shaft type thing. And they have about different mining minerals. Over here.
Yeah.
Here's the start of it. It's a time traveler over there.
Ride at Universal. Time Traveler is there.
Here's Miners Wanted. And then here, let's go back up. Over here is mine stuff.
Okay, yeah, I mean,
Mine's set to close. I think it's kind of cool how, like, instead of being like all sad about it, like, oh yeah, it's closing, too bad, so sad, it's like reaching the end of its service life. They're kind of making like a celebration of life thing for it almost, and they're making it more happy and upbeat and saying that like, oh, the mine's set to close so they could discover like more in the future. Yeah, there's your cue for Thunderation. Well, there it was, final ride on Thunderation. Like I said, we might come back later, but that might be our final ride. It's really rough, even on the non-wheel seats. It's a good layout, just the transitions and and it's just like the transitions are bad. It's really rough, but other than that, it's a good ride. But if someone asked me a coaster to choose to go, I would say Thunderation. It's just kind of really rough, so yeah. R.I.P. Thunderation. Next up, we got Wildfire. Here we go. We're not gonna do any water rides today, because we just figured it'll take too much time to get dressed for them and everything. So we're just gonna focus on the rides. But yeah, here we go, Wildfire. This will be the girls' first B&M inverter. Like their first sit down. Actually, they're just right at the 52, 54 inch mark. So they should be able to do this.
Yeah.
There's no reason they shouldn't be able to. All right, girls, here we go in Wildfire. What do you guys think?
I think it looks pretty fun, and I'm excited because it's my first time.
What do you think?
Just from seeing it, it looks like it's gonna be a good ride, and I feel like it's gonna be like a good ride, and I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Girls, Wildfire, how was it?
It looked pretty amazing to me, and I liked it because it was my first time.
Yeah? Alyssa?
I liked it because like it went upside down 5 times, and like all the loops were really fun, and like it was really fun, and I feel like it was really fun. I had a good time.
So it's really good. Obviously, I've been on it before, but that was really good. Just my only problem with that is that it almost like it's not like a rattle. It's even though it has like the shoulder bars that could give you head banging, it doesn't have head banging. It's just really bumpy. But like it's really bumpy that like it gives you a headache. That's my only problem. Otherwise, it's a great ride. So at the drink stands here, they actually have their own drink. It's called this like Patriotic Pop. It's almost like a cream soda thing, and it's like cherry, but like yeah, it's called Patriotic Pop. America. Here we go, powder keg. Keg. Back row. What do you think?
That was awesome.
It's definitely much better in the back. I noticed like a lot of the rides here, they're better in the back row than in the front row because Time Traveler, Powder Keg are better in the back. We're going to the barn swing now, but I'm gonna try and get a back row ride on Outlaw Run. All right, here we are on for the barn swing. Kind of dumb, they're only running one side, not 2 of them. They should be running both of them because that kind of gets rid of part of the fun, whatever. We just did the barn swing. It was good, but the weird thing is they were only running one side, so that was weird. Otherwise, like usual, I really like screaming swings. That was good. We have Outlaw. So we just did Outlaw Run, row 11 for me. That was insane. I got like 0 stapling. I had so much wiggle room. That was awesome. And the seatbelt was like kind of on my stomach a tiny bit. So I didn't get any pain from the seatbelt. That was awesome. That moved so much up in my rankings. That is the best ride I've ever gotten on Outlaw. Here we go on the fire. Here we go. Okay, so I didn't have enough time to document everything else, but after Outlaw Run, we did Outlaw Run again, and then I did Firefall, and then we did Electro Spin, and then we got a second to last ride of the night on Time Traveler. The only problem though is it broke down, so we had to wait. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you the new merch. We have the Silver Dollar City shirt, the all day drink wristband, the barbecue sauce, and the mat. But anyways, with that, we're all clearing out of here. Make sure to like and subscribe and enjoy the ride.